Hi, I'm Barry. I'm one of the owners of the Garden Lighting Company and a lighting designer. Here at the Garden Lighting Company, we transform outdoor spaces into stunning night scenes. Today, I want to talk about steps and how we can light steps to maximize the architectural aspect, but also there's a significant safety aspect. The last thing you want is to be walking down some steps and fall over. So we're going to talk about how to light steps, light fittings, the best way to do it, and what not to do. Well-designed lighting does more than just light the way on steps. It highlights materials, textures, and plantings. It adds depth to your garden after dark. By carefully positioning the right light fitting in the right location, you can achieve some amazing results whilst also making it safe and accentuating your surrounding landscapes. Draw attention to foliage and plants. The main thing here is it's not just utility, it's also to add beauty to your architectural garden lighting. So the key to good lighting is selecting the right fitting, having it in the right location with the right lamp. It's not just the strength of the LED bulb, but also the beam angle. Let's have a look at some examples. Okay, let's take a look at some images of some steps in situ. Here are some lovely rock stepping stones, which look absolutely stunning as they're lit from the side. The lights are also lighting the planting either side of it, which looks absolutely stunning and creating a beautiful night setting. In this installation, there's some beautiful eyelid step lights lighting from the side, washing across the steps, again producing a beautiful night scene. Now this is here as an absolute no-no. This is what we see all too often and just absolutely kills the atmosphere. But more than that, it's dangerous. Lights in the wrong position just blind you when you're coming down the stairs. Look at that, absolutely blinding, just polluting the air. So we say do not put lights in the treads. That is the surface of the steps. All it's doing is shining straight up into the sky, polluting the sky and making it extremely hazardous to walk down the steps, and that's when the most accidents occur. How we light them, there's two different methods. One is if we can't light them from the side, there's no area here that we can put lights, then we light them from within the risers, as you can see here. We've got 3 steps and 3 lights, and that lights it really nicely, and the eyelids work well. Our preferred option again is lighting from the side. So we have a wall here, we can place lights in the wall, and we have 2 lights washing over 5 or 6 steps, as opposed to this one here, the previous one, 3 lights on 3 steps. So you get a much nicer result lighting from the side, and it's more economical. And look at the beautiful effect on the side here, the light shining right through and lighting the planting. LED strip light's another option, provided you can't see the light source. If you can see the light source, then it's absolutely undoes it. It looks dreadful. But here we have some floating steps, and having the LED underneath the steps just makes them look magnificent at night. And here's another example of LED strip lighting, which looks stunning. That is mounted under the tread, the timber tread, pointing down, producing a beautiful, beautiful effect. And how's this one? Can hardly see where the light source is, but what a stunning natural step up to the beautiful waterfall, water feature at the top. So the light fittings that we use, the eyelid is the one that sends out the most light, but it's also one that can cause glare. And what I mean here is if it's below eye level, then this eyelid here protects the glare so you don't get any glare in your eye. However, if this here is above eye level, then you're looking straight into the lamp, which is extremely glary. This is another version of it. More of the lamp is covered, and the more of the lamp that's covered, the less light that you have protruding out, but the less chance there is of glare. Where the steps are above eye level, then we tend to use a louvered type step light. You can see here that you cannot see the lamp. So if you can't see the lamp, you're not going to get glare. This one minimizes the glare significantly, but the compromise is that you don't get as much light out of it. but it's a good option. And this is the absolute no-no, which you saw in the earlier slides. Unfortunately, all too often we see these used in steps where they're mounted in the surface of the step, light going up into the sky, lighting nothing except it blinds you when you're walking down the stairs. So that's the absolute no-no. With steps, it's so important to have somebody who has experience, who understands the challenges and knows exactly what the right fitting is for each installation. That's why you should use somebody with lots of experience. We at the Garden Lighting Company, for instance, we have our vans full of light fittings, different lamps, so we can make adjustments on the fly so that you get the best possible results. Because so often we find what's on a plan or what was intended originally is not what's there when the job is finished, when we come along. So being able to make those changes on the fly are so worthwhile. And as I've said in a number of videos, quality is the key to longevity. Make sure you use a fitting such as a good New Zealand made fitting designed for our New Zealand environment that's going to last. Moonscape, which is the main fitting we use, as well as Hunza and Switch outdoor garden lights, they are designed to last. They have a 10-year warranty. Moonscape do anyway. They have a 10-year warranty. So having the fitting that's going to last is so worthwhile. Hey, it's never too early or too late to give us a call when you're considering garden lighting, outdoor lighting. We are here to help. Whether you're planning a renovation, a landscaping project, or whether it's completed and you thought, it's too late, we've missed the boat. You probably haven't. It's amazing what we can still do. So why not give us a call? We'd love to have a chat with you, help you, give you some ideas, and if necessary, we could come out, have a look, and give you a complete supply and install quote. Pick up the phone, send us an email. We'd be happy to have a chat with you.